Plumbers videos. My name's Alan Hart, and in today's video I've got a mixed bag of videos for you today from people that sent the videos in, plumbers up and down the country. We've got Elliot, so Elliot's back today. Elliot's been struggling a little bit because he hasn't got a van at the moment, so he's using his motorbike. But Elliot's back with a few interesting videos and a few tips. Also, we've got Captain Backflow, we've got Paul Daly, and Paul Daly's filming in an area where he's sort of undercover. So we've had to blur, or Paul's blurred some of it out. But that's a really good video for you to watch and try and understand as well about backflow. And then we've got lots of other videos as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into these videos.
Thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, so I'm here to have a look at a possible passing diverter valve on a back C80, Combi 80. Before I've done anything, I've jumped in the loft and look what I've found. It's the focus. So this is the importance of just checking stuff out. Those of you that do just decide to do a CP12 and never look at the flue, please do, because that is nasty. And the nightmare today is I'm still working on my motorbike, so I've not got all my tools, but I'll have to find a way of getting over this. Okay, so I've just peeled the bracket back. And there's the edge of it, look, so it's never been long enough, it's always been, what's that, 3 inches nearly too short. I cut the outer too short and then about the inner, annoyingly. And this is I think this is 2003 this boiler's manufactured, so it's been like that since new. Check the flues, people, check the flues, because potentially flipping lethal, isn't it?
There are 5 main areas of the water regulations, and one of those is waste. It costs a considerable amount of energy and a considerable amount of money to produce and distribute fresh, wholesome water. This pipe that me and Matty discovered was discharging and wasting water at 8 litres per minute, which equates to just over 4.2 million litres of waste water per year. Where did it come from? Well, the client had a contractor in to do some work and decommission some pipe work, and the decommissioning involved just removing the power supply to the solenoids. These are actually dead legs now, but what's happened is the solenoid has failed, and because this pipe is in an alleyway where there's all this steam about and noise, no one really realises that the pipe is discharging and wasting water. Well, me and Matty found it, and we've saved the client by identifying it approximately £400,000 per year.
Right, that's hot water supply coming down. What's going on is the hot water is passing straight through that valve, straight up into the cold, and it's diluting the cold water temperature and making the cold water come out hot. The reason being is the hot water is at a greater pressure than the cold, and there is no backflow device fitted within this valve here. To start out the initial issue that we've got, we isolate the cold, the water can't initially get past that valve. Because we've now isolated that valve, we've now stopped the backflow of hot water into the cold supply, which fed down this pipe here, through there and into the bottom of that machine, and also down this pipe here, through here and into the bottom of this machine. Because it was blending, it also meant that at this basin we had very hot water on that side, which is a hot supply, and then hot water on that side. It also meant that the hot water fed the drinks machine, and that supply pipe there goes through to the shop, and it also meant that the hot water feeds the shop when it's at fault and that valve's in open position. Bear in mind, when that's open, it also means that this emergency shower is fed via hot water as well. as a result of the backflow through there. So that's the other issue, health and safety issue.
Hello again to the Alan Hart Fan Club. So this is just a little pointer of how to find small leaks. I hope it helps some people out there. But when you can't really see where it's coming from, and you can see I've got a little drip just beneath there. Look, this is an Opticom 2, and it's not the diverter valve that's leaking. Spend your time diagnosing where the leak's coming from. But if you can't always see it, get a little bit of tissue, wrap it nice and thin, throw it into the little tray at the bottom, you know, whatever you've got, wherever the area is, and whatever boiler you're working on, like that. It will soak up, like this is done. You can see it's there, it's soaked up in that line, and then it will give you the ability to see where the drip's coming from a bit easier, of which this one, you see the water move there, and you can't see the drip because I can't get the camera in at that angle, I don't think, but there it is there, look. So if you look at the brass and a little bit of the clip and the bit of metal that's underneath that, if you go sort of diagonally down, let's say 7 o'clock, you'll see a little gather of water. See it gathering there, look, little shine. And zoom in. Just there, look. Centre of the screen. Did you see that flash? But of course, when the little trays on any boiler, there it goes, look, you can see it. When these little trays fill up with water, it's just a constant pass of water and you can't see it, so you need to get that tray a little bit drier. So wrap a little bit of kitchen blue towel up, stick it in wherever it may be, whatever boiler you've got, and it does help you find where the drips are coming from a little bit easier. And obviously your phones are brilliant to zoom in and see what you can't see, especially when you're getting older and your eyes are crap. But there we go, my first job back after having no van. Still got no van, I'm working on my bike at the minute. But yeah, hopefully that helps a few of you out there. Cheers.
Look at this absolute beauty. Straight into the waste, which has got more patches on it than a clown's trousers. Look at that. The reason all the pipework's leaning down to the right is that it's falling off the wall and water leaking out of it. That's why there's buckets underneath it. But there you go. Thought Captain Backflow might enjoy that one. Thank you very much to everybody who sent the videos in. Did you spot the faults on the water heater under the sink? Please put them in comments below and let us know. And a shout out to Captain Backflow as well in there, which what that shows is that these videos now are really helping and people are paying attention of raising the standards. And the more videos we do like this and the more interaction we get with each other, I think it's all the better. And one thing I'd like to point out is, if you notice in these videos, some people have mentioned about me raising loads of money or earning loads of money from these videos. Well, it couldn't be further from truth. I don't actually make any money at all from these Plumbers videos. If you have a look, there's no adverts on any of them. And the only way that I could make money off these videos would be from the adverts. So, yeah, so just put that in your pipe and smoke it if you like. Thanks for watching.